back to KK Snails, and today on my 50th episode, I'm swatching and reviewing the Moonshine Manny's The Musicals Part 1 collection that will be launching on March 12th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. March's collection is inspired by 7 of Phoebe's favorite Broadway musicals. There are 6 main polishes in this collection. There's also an add-on polish which will be added for free to any order of the full 6-piece collection during the first 48 hours after launch. The add-on will also be available for purchase separately. The collection will be available for $64 and each polish will be $12 when purchased separately. This is the first part of the musicals collection. I'm going to swatch these 6 musical polishes in alphabetical order, and we'll do this bonus polish last. Now this is going to be a trivia style. Be sure you have your Broadway thinking caps on. Now let's get this show started. The first polish we're going to look at is this cool black jelly with cool glitters called 525,600 polishes. It's a black jelly packed with a variety of blue and green glitters and aqua ghost flakies. This is the first musical polish. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to take a guess at this one. 3, 2, 1. If you guess Rent, you're correct. It premiered on January 25th, 1996 and was closed on September 7th, 2008. Now let's have a look at this. I did this one in 3 coats. Now I love how interesting the black jelly with the green and blue glitters, and it may look like there's 525,600 colors in it. Now let's take a brief intermission and move on to the second musical polish. The second musical polish we're gonna look at, which I'm really excited, is this neon green called Because I Knew You. It's a neon green jelly filled with a mix of green glitters and flakes and accented with pink to orange to gold iridescent flakies. You know the drill. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to take a guess what musical is inspired by this one. 3, 2, 1. If you guess one of my favorite musicals, Wicked, you're correct, which is why I'm wearing this shirt that says popular. It premiered on October 30th, 2003, and it's still on Broadway as of today. Now let's have a look at this one. Did this green in 3 coats, and I love how cool and bright this green is, and it screams Wicked. Now let's take another brief intermission and move on to the third musical polish. The third musical polish we're gonna look at is this cool blue with cool shimmer called Do You Hear the People Sing? Is a blue-gray multi-cream, glowing with iridescent and multi-chrome shimmers, shifting raspberry, copper to gold to green. You know the drill. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to take a guess at this one. 3, 2, 1. If you guess Les Mis, you're correct. It premiered for the first time on March 12, 1987 and closed on May 18th, 2003, and then returned on Broadway on November 9th, 2006, and then closed again on January 6th, 2008. And then it reopened one more time on March 23rd, 2014. And then it closed for the final time on September 4th, 2016. Now let's have a look at this blue. I did this one in 3 coats, and I love how cool this shimmer is. That it complements well with the blue when you tilt your nails like this. Now let's take another brief intermission and move on to the next musical polish. The 4th polish we're gonna look at is this cool icy blue called Here I Go Again. It's an icy blue mega hollow with linear hollow, micro hollow glitters, and hollow dust for some ultra bling, and glowing with blue to purple shimmer. You know the drill. I'll give you 3 seconds to take a guess at this one. 3, 2, 1. If you guessed one of my favorite musicals, Mamma Mia, you're correct. It premiered on October 18th, 2001, and closed on September 12th, 2015. Now let's have a look at this icy blue. I did this icy blue in 3 coats. I love how sparkly this blue is. And since this musical takes place in Greece, it does remind me of the ocean throughout the musical. Now let's take another brief intermission and move on to the next one. The next one we're gonna look at is this interesting color called I'm Not Throwing Away My Shot. It's a cream crowley filled with teal to navy to violet and red copper to gold multichrome flakies. You know the drill. I'm going to give you 3 seconds to take a guess at this one. 3, 2, 1. If you guessed Hamilton, you're correct. It's actually my sister's and some of my friends' favorite musical. It premiered on August 6, 2015, and it's still on Broadway as of today. Now let's have a look at this color. I did this color in 3 coats, and I love how interesting this cream color with different rainbow flakies and reminded me of the papers that Hamilton wrote throughout the musical. Now let's take another intermission and move on to the next one. The next one we're going to look at is this sparkling silver called Music of the Night. It's a silver hollow base, sparkling with holographic red and black micro glitters, red to orange to gold to green iridescent micro flakies, and white matte micro glitters. You should know the drill. Give you 3 seconds to take a guess of this. 3, 2, 1. If you guess Phantom of the Opera, you're correct. It premiered on January 26, 1988. It's still on Broadway as of today. And do you know it's the first longest running Broadway show in history? Now let's take a look at this sparkling silver. I did this silver in 3 coats, and I love how sparkly this is. And it's perfect to use as an accent nail. Now let's take one last brief intermission to move on to the bonus polish. The last polish we're going to look at is the bonus polish. It's the ounce collection. It's only included with the full collection purchase from 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time March 12th to 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time March 14th, but is always available to purchase separately. It's called Through Faith and Love. It's a gold jelly packed with a mix of iridescent flakies shifting through pink, red, orange, gold, and green hues. You can use this as a tinted topper or on its own, but today I'm going to show you what this look like on its own. This is the last polish of the day. I'm going to give you 3 seconds to take a guess at this one. 3, 2, 1. If you guess The Lion King, you're correct. It premiered on November 13th, 1997, and it's still on Broadway as of today. It's the third longest running show in history. Now let's take a look at this gold. I did this gold in 3 coats, and I love how the gold complements well with the different color of flakies that complemented, and it reminded me of the first scene of the Lion King. Now I'd like to tell you what my top 3 favorite musicals. I like Waitress, Wicked, and Mamma Mia, because I love their music and I love how each musical tells the story. So that's the Moonshine Manny's Musicals Part 1 collection. Please leave a comment below how many answers you got right, and tell me what your favorite Broadway musical is. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe and join fans of KK's Nails. Have a nice weekend, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!